With just over 1 month to go so far here at the Big Win, we have given away £15,000. Last week, Carmelita, 62, won the first place into our final semi-final at the end of this month. Will you be player number 2? Let's find out tonight as we play the Big Win Live. Good evening, it's 8 o'clock here in the UK, it's 9 o'clock across Sweden and Norway. My name's Dan and welcome to this week's Big Win Live.
Hej och välkommen till The Big Win Live här. Det är klockan är 9 i Sverige. Jag heter Linda och så har vi Dan här med oss ikväll. Vi har fått våran första semifinalist här, Carmelita 62, som vann förra veckan. Och ikväll ska vi få en ny vinnare här förhoppningsvis.
Indeed, I couldn't have put it in better words myself, Linda. I haven't been here for a couple of weeks. It's very strange being back. Obviously, we had the big semi-final last week, and congratulations to our winner there with 30,000 kronor, because it was a Swedish winner last week. This week, of course, we are looking for player 2 already of our semi-finalists. We've got 4 semi-finalists to fit into semi-final number 3, which will be the last one. But after that, we have a special wildcard week where you could still get through to that final to win a staggering £25,000.
Vi har alltså fått vi hade en semifinal här förra veckan. Och vi hade en svensk vinnare som vann 30 000 kronor här. Sen fick vi en svensk finalist också en svensk som vann en plats i semifinalen till nästa gång om några veckor här. Men ikväll ska vi alltså ha en till dragning. Och det är lite över en månad kvar till finalen här. Där ni kan alltså vinna 250 000 kronor också.
Now tonight we will be drawing the numbers. We'll be doing them in reverse order as usual. So for example, the first number that gets picked out very shortly will actually be the last number of the 6 digit. This week over 220,000 tickets have been given away.
Vi har alltså gett bort över 250 000 biljetter här och ikväll som alla andra kvällar så börjar vi med sista numret först och så går vi närmare och närmare tills vi kommer till första numret här sist.
Now very shortly you will need the telephone number. We're going to be doing some quick calls. So we're going to give you a quick look at dialing those. If you are calling from the UK, the number will be 0808 258 0096.
Och ringer ni från Sverige så ringer ni på 020 889 873. Och från Norge så ringer ni 810 76 8. Och vi ska alltså ha lite snabba tävlingar här. Och det är bildtävlingar ikväll. Så det är lite nya tävlingar där ni kan vinna 100 kronor.
Now lines are generally free phone from your country, but do check with your bill payer and your provider before you make that call.
Alltså ringer ni in så är det gratis samtal, men ni kan, det är bäst att kolla upp det först. Så att ni kan vara på den säkra sidan. Ja, det är bara check it out first.
Excellent stuff. Now you have, obviously you've been away, you weren't here last week, it was Joe and Rick. I've been here for the last 2 weeks because I think the last time I was actually watching the show from the comfort of our gallery and I saw you, certainly I would say you and Rick slightly flirtatious, I think it's safe to say.
Really?
Yeah, it was like could strike a match between you two. But what have you been up to basically in the last week, Linda?
What I've been up to, yeah. I think this show should be like all about you. I mean,
yes, I did send the emails, but no one changed the format.
It's just like you're looking so tan since last time I saw you. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of weird stuff lately.
That sounds weird.
Sampling juices. Mm.
Okay, sampling juices.
Yeah, at different places in London. As you can do.
Exactly. Well. I would love to see that entry on your CV.
Yeah.
But no, luckily enough, I did take a break. I've been away for a week. I went to the US And for the first 3 days, the UK had better weather than we did, which I was like, why? I thought May would be a good time to go, but luckily the last 4 days, suddenly it just kicked in, and thankfully I got a tan. Because people actually are saying, oh, I assume you've had a nice holiday, whereas normally I go in November, you don't get a tan, and people just think, oh, I didn't realise you weren't away. It's only because you come back slightly bronze that people actually remember that you haven't been in for the last week. So.
Wow, you're looking very, very tan.
And it'll probably last about 5 minutes.
So where in the US did you go?
I went to Florida, to Orlando. I didn't do any of the Disney parks.
No? What?
Because I've done them, I've been fortunate to do them a couple of times. And obviously if you win the £25,000, you couldn't buy Disney for that, but you could certainly have a longer time, a massive holiday in Florida, take all of the kids and the grandkids and things. It's certainly a great place. But I was going there because my parents were there for 2 weeks, and we actually went out and surprised them. They didn't realise we were coming.
Oh, wow.
And we sort of surprised them.
They must have been very surprised.
Yeah, my mum was very shocked, but said I took 10 years off her life.
Oh.
That's not good.
No, that's not.
Yeah, but I think she couldn't sort of speak for about a day. She was like still in shock. So I don't know whether that was because we surprised them and they were happy, or surprised them and they were sad.
I'm sure they were very happy about that. How many times have you been there? So you've been to Disneyland?
Yeah, I've been, because I used to be work in the travel industry and be a tour guide. I used to go out there quite regularly taking groups, so it is actually quite high, but it was my job. Now my job is obviously to make sure that we hopefully, well, tonight we will get a winner. If not, it gets redrawn in the week. If you do win tonight's game, and your name is the confirmed, that's by our computer, and the number's been confirmed, then you've got 4 days to claim. If you don't claim within that time, we will email you. You have 4 days to respond. If you don't, it gets redrawn during the week. Now, I think, Linda, might be worth going for the first ball, which it weirdly is the last ball that we will be seeing.
Yeah. I think, yeah, should I go for it?
Go for it, Linda. Go for it. Close your eyes and think of Sweden, Norway and the UK.
I will do. I cross my fingers and everything for everyone. Vi ska alltså dra första bollen här nu, som är sista bollen på eran biljett. Om ni undrar vad vi pratade om förut och varför den är så brun, här har han varit på semester en hel vecka i Florida. Men nu har jag dragit här första bollen som är era sista bollen på er lott, och det är nummer 8 där. Jag vet inte om ni kan se, men det är ganska litet. Men en 8 blev sista numret på er lott. An 8.
An 8. If your ticket number ends with an 8, you could be that extra step closer to £1,000. You get to join us in our semi-final that takes place on the 31st of May, where you could win another £3,000 or 30,000 kronor. And then the big one, the semi-final, sorry, the final, over with the semis, the final, the 14th of June 2013. You will be live in the studio to compete for that cash prize of whether you would like it in the form of £25,000 in cash or 250,000 kronor.
Alltså har vi finalen här den 14 juni där ni har chansen att vinna 250 000 kronor. Sen har vi en till semifinal här den 31 maj. Men har ni det här en 8 på ert slutnummer här, så har ni fortfarande chansen att vinna 10 000 kronor ikväll.
I think you said exactly what I said.
I think so. I think it was
I'm picking up on my
same.
Swedish, and obviously our sister show, we do have a sister show, Bingo Party Live UK, or Bingo Party Direct in Sweden. The UK CM this evening, CM Susie, it's obviously our sister Bingo show, has been sort of learning her Swedish.
Yeah.
And actually, personally wishes good luck to all of the Swedish players as well, and by that, obviously, the Norwegian players as well.
I did have I just quickly saw it. It was a very good Swedish.
She's certainly up to speed.
Yeah.
She puts us to shame, to be honest. Well, obviously not you to shame. You're Swedish, but when I say ours, it's
But your Swedish is coming along quite well as well.
It's weird. With Swedish, I don't remember how to pronounce it, but I know now a lot of what you say.
Yeah, so I can't say anything. Well, not that I would, of course.
Like, for example, the best one is Jaffa Kakan, which means Jaffa cake.
Jaffa Kakan.
I love that. I just think that is one thing why I would want to move to Sweden and become Swedish.
Oh,
because it's just better than Jaffa cake.
I don't even know if we have it, Jaffa Kakan in Sweden.
Okay, so if tonight when we do a quick call, if a Swedish player or a Norwegian player comes through and you do have Jaffa Kakan, please let us know and send us some, because it'd be nice to know if they actually do taste like the version that we used to.
Absolutely. Och alltså, vi har pratat lite om Jaffa-kakor. Jag vet inte om ni vet vad det är för någonting, för jag vet inte om det är något ord som jag bara kommit på här eftersom vi har Jaffa-kakor i England. Men jag tänkte, om ni vet, eller om ni har provat Jaffa-kakor i Sverige, så är det ni som ringer in här ikväll. Så får ni gärna berätta om ni har ätit Jaffa-kakor.
I mean, all of the things that we could talk about tonight, and we've opted for Jaffa cakes. I feel proud.
I was thinking of Disneyland more, but you didn't go to Disneyland. I wanted to know what your favourite character there.
Oh, my favourite Disney character?
Yeah.
It's weird because technically they are a Disney character, but it was like a one-off film. But I don't know whether because it was a childhood thing, but it's Roger Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the movie. I just love the character. And in California, there's actually a ride based on him. In Florida, there isn't.
Oh.
I sound a bit like a Disney geek now, but yeah, then you can still buy the soft toys in the Disney parks of Roger Rabbit, but obviously the movie was back in the 80s.
It was.
So what's your favourite Disney character?
It has to be Donald Duck.
Short. It's weird. Someone told me a stat, again, this is where I sound like a bit of a Disney geek. 82% of the people inside Donald Duck are female because of their height responds to exactly the right proportion. Yeah.
I thought all the characters were really like tall and big and...
No, Donald naturally is short. I tower over him and I'm literally standing on a block so I can look slightly that I'm not that much shorter than Linda. Back for you. Shall we go with the second ball, Linda?
Let's do that.
Go for it.
Go for it again. Vi ska alltså dra andra bollen här ikväll som är 1, 2, 3, 4, femte bollen på eran lott här ikväll. Vi pratade lite om Disney-figurer också där. Kalle Anka är väl allas favorit nästan, tycker jag. Det blev en sexa där, number 6.
Okay, 68. Does your ticket end 68? Have you got 4 numbers of whatever, 68, you could be that little step closer to winning £1,000 tonight or 10,000 kronor.
68 är alltså slutnumret här som ni ska ha på er lott för att ni ska kunna vinna 10 000 kronor här ikväll.
I forgot obviously 6 is sect. 8 is odd. It sounds like you talk about the sexy otters again. It's my favourite number in Sweden. Talking of numbers, let's quickly remind you of the phone numbers because we've got a quick call coming shortly. 0808 258 0096 from the United Kingdom.
Och ringer ni från Sverige så ringer ni på 020 80 873. Nej, förlåt, 889 873. Och från Norge så ringer ni 810 76 8.
Now, Linda, I thought we would have a bit of a change tonight because, you know, we've gone through a lot of celebrities.
Yeah.
We've jumbled them up.
We have.
You know, we've done that. And I thought, to be honest, I've been on my travels.
Yeah, you have.
And I thought I should really, you know, during my time travelling around the globe, to take some photos.
Oh.
And I want you to tell me, basically, where in the world are we? Not us physically, we're in Maidstone in Kent. But what we're going to do is show you a picture. Okay, very shortly we're going to show you a picture. And you have to try and guess the landmark. Now, we're going to do it as usual. We're going to pick a lucky line. We will then show you the picture. If you're on that lucky line, you get a chance to answer. However, the picture has been fuzzed up a bit. Oh. So you might have to start looking like this or looking far back like, you know, try and work out where in the world that we are. If you get it right, that's it. You win the £10 or 100 kronor. If you get it wrong, we have to pick another lucky line, and we will keep going until we've got a winner. If we seem to be going forever, we will then unblur it just a bit slightly just to try and make it a bit easier.
Vi har alltså en ny tävling här. Det blir inga kändis som vi har mixat upp här, utan vi har en bild bakom oss. Den är lite så här, ja, den är inte helt klar. Man kan inte se helt tydligt vad det är för någonting, men det är någonstans i världen vi är. Eftersom den har varit ute och rest mycket så har han tagit bilder här under tiden. Så vet ni vart i världen vi är så kan ni ringa in och gissa, och då kan ni alltså vinna 100 kronor här, antingen från Sverige eller från Norge.
Do you want to go? Do the honors, pick the first digit of the lucky line, Linda.
I will do. Nu ska jag alltså välja lyckliga linjen här. Om ni ringer in på en etta.
It's a one. It's going to be a very quick call.
Very quick.
And the next digit is a 9. Okay, so obviously it looks like 91 on your screen if we go like that. It is indeed 19. Lucky line number 19. If you can guess... Okay, where in the world are we? Do you like the angle I took that, Linda?
I do. It's
all I can say is I'm very flexible.
very good. You're good with lenses.
I'm very good with a lot of things.
Get the sharpness in the picture.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You're like David Bailey or a possible famous Swedish, Norwegian photographer I don't know the name of. So give us a call, 0808 258 0096 from the UK.
Och från Sverige så ringer ni på 020 88 9873 och från Norge 810 76 8, och det är lyckliga linjen 19 som ni ska hamna på om ni ska vinna 100 kronor här ikväll, och ni ska alltså gissa vart i världen vi är.
So where in the world are we? Okay, that is what we're looking for. Where in the world was this picture taken? You need to be on lucky line 19. Obviously a bit trickier this week.
It is a bit tricky. It's I couldn't quite guess. I think, yeah. Well, of course I would. It's a beautiful picture.
It is. It's wonderful. Yeah. So we have got a caller on the line. Good evening, caller.
Hello.
Hallå?
Hej.
Hej, det är Nenan här igen.
Nenan, hej och välkommen, vad roligt. Hur har du det?
Jo, det är bara bra.
Har du haft en bra vecka?
Jajamensan.
Vad härligt. Och vet du var i världen vi är?
Ja, jag tror att det är i Paris.
I Paris?
Is it Paris? 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Det var alltså Paris. Bra jobbat. Och stort grattis till 100 kronor här.
Tack så mycket.
Och jag kommer att ringa upp dig i slutet på timmen. Och ge dig alla detaljer.
Tack, då väntar jag på det.
Ja, vad härligt.
Hej då båda två.
Hej då. Hej.
Hej.
So there we go. Congratulations to our winner, 100 kroners.
Yeah.
For Paris. Yes, that was the Eiffel Tower.
It was.
That is how simple that game is. Basically, we'll be playing another one. Very similar concept.
Vi ska alltså spela ett till snart spel här så småningom om en liten stund. Det var så det funkar. Och bra jobbat Nenan som vann 100 kronor här. Roligt. It was nice.
Yeah. Have you ever been to the Eiffel Tower?
I have actually. I've never been up it, but I sat down there watching it.
I went and literally because we were doing Disneyland Paris.
Oh.
Can kind of see a theme with my holidays.
I
should be a geeky American dad, I think. So we went to Disneyland Paris, but had a day in Paris. And it's like, we're going to go up the tower. We got to the tower and there's only one lift working. Oh. And the queue was about 3 hours. And I just thought, I'm happy just to go, yeah, I've seen it, and leave. I wasn't going to wait 3 hours.
No.
Just to, I mean, obviously the views must be incredible.
It would be.
But we did a nice boat cruise on the Seine instead.
Ah, that sounds nice. We just had a picnic in the... and we waited for the fireworks. They had some fireworks in the night time.
Oh, no, we just had a picnic and then we had some fireworks. Very blasé about that.
Well, it was very nice.
We just had some champagne. We just got picked up in a limo.
Well, you know.
I got to admit, it's weird. I like Paris and I don't. It's very weird. I like it and I don't. I don't know why. There are some bits that you just think, wow. And then there are other bits where, I don't know, there's just something quite not right about it. But it is a lovely city. But I think it's one of those at night, it really comes into its own. Because it's, you know, I mean, everything at night looks like London. Even Maidstone at night looks great. But maybe not that great. But the fact Paris, it is called the City of Lights. And you can see it is magical.
It is a really beautiful city. But it's like you say, I think I expected a lot more food or a bit better food. A lot of it was really expensive, and then you didn't get that.
The expense thing. I went to we just went to a cafe and we ordered 2 coffees and a Coke, and it was all but £20. It's just two coffees and a Coke.
It's a Coke.
So that was. Is it Coke expensive?
Yeah.
See, I can't go to a place where Coke is. That's why I go to Florida. It's unlimited.
But I do like Paris in that sense. Like, wine is cheaper than Coke.
Wine is like a sort of less than £1.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you won £25,000 and just thought you could do Paris in the best style ever, you like private box at the Moulin Rouge, private boat down the Seine, probably private lift.
Disneyland.
Yeah, if you really, I mean, apparently the Parisians don't like Disneyland, so I'm told, because it's not part of their culture.
No. What is it with Disneyland and you like? Is it the rides or is it the characters?
I like rides, but it's just magical, in my opinion. It's just great, and you can always guarantee you can go away and come back and love it. Whereas you go to other places and it's just like, not my kind of thing. I do try and do different things, hence I didn't do Disney when I went to Florida. No, I actually went down to a place called Indian Rocks, which is a really nice beachfront and sort of very scenic, not like America, like with big neon signs. So I'd always try and do an alternate thing. Okay, so I think we should move on because we're getting shouted at by our producer. He's highlighted something that means we must move on. So we need to pick a third ball, and you are the person to do that, Linda.
I go for it again. Well, good luck everyone. Jag ska alltså plocka tredje bollen här för ikväll. Nu ska vi se vad det blir. Spännande här. Och det blev en 9. Number 9. If you can see.
So 968. If your ticket ends 968, you are halfway there to a little bit of victory.
Om er lott slutar på 968 så har ni fortfarande chansen att vinna 10 000 kronor här ikväll och komma till semifinalen i slutet på den här månaden. Där ni kan vinna 30 000 kronor och sen har vi första finalen den 14 juni där ni kan vinna 250 000 kronor.
Indeed, and when I say a little bit of victory, £1,000 and a place in our semi-final in 3 weeks' time, where you could win a staggering £3,000 or 30,000 kronor before going on to that all-important final, the 14th of June. But if you're thinking, well, okay, what happens between the 31st of May and the 14th of June? On the 7th of June, we have a wildcard week where one more person can still join us live in the studio to play that final.
Vi kommer alltså ha finalen här 14 juni. Men i slutet på den här, eller i början på juni så har vi en till extra chans och få en plats i finalen. Så har ni inte vunnit tills dess så har ni fortfarande chansen att komma hit och vinna 250 000 kronor. Och vi pratar lite om vad man kan göra för de pengarna om man vill få till Paris eller Florida, var som helst. Eller bara vara hemma och njuta av 250 000 kronor. Äta gott varje kväll.
I think you're saying with that money you could go to a lot of places, maybe Florida. Was that similar lines to what you were saying?
It was. You see, you're picking up. Or Paris.
Paris, Florida, you could do both.
Yeah, you could. Or just be at home, just enjoying the money.
It would be good. I think, you know, if you just thought, right, I can just enjoy things more. You know, if you just think, yeah, you know, rather than, because the thing is, if you did all these things, it would go quite quickly.
It would, yeah.
So that's why I like my idea of spending like 1,000 of it a month, because you could almost treat yourself for 2 years.
You could. Little treats, but lots of them.
Exactly. Like, let's have that weekend away in Paris, and we only had a picnic and fireworks.
And fireworks.
You know.
By the Eiffel Tower.
Eat frog's legs and other things.
Oh, I had frog legs.
Did you?
Yeah.
And what were they like?
Like chicken.
Everything always tastes like chicken.
But they were very small. There were, not much meat on them.
I've seen them, and they are like the ultimate thin chicken kind of leg, because it'll almost be a case of, and each one's gone, because it is just nothing to them.
Have you tried them?
No, I've seen them in a French supermarket in a packet, and I'm not adverse to trying them. If like our producer came in now with them, I wouldn't have any issue. You know, it's not like I'd turn my nose up thinking they're not reindeer meat. I'm not eating those. You know, I would literally, I have no issues with frog's legs whatsoever.
Next week.
Next week, we'll have a special French twist to the show. Okay, let's have a look. I think I'm going to use my left hand for the first time. I always use my right hand.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my left hand to pick ball number 4, which on your ticket will actually be the 3rd number across, because we do pick in reverse. So far, we've got 968. What is the digit before number 9? Let's find out.
Den ska alltså plocka här fjärde bollen som är tredje bollen på en lott, och han använder sin vänstra hand för extra tur, kanske.
And it's a big fat 0. Okay, so 0968. If that is the last 4 digits of your ticket, I imagine you're getting very excited now. But 0968. 2 more numbers to go. And hopefully we'll have a £1,000 or 10,000 kronor winner.
Eran lott ska alltså sluta på 0968. Så har ni det på eran lott, så har ni fortfarande chansen att vinna 10 000 kronor här. Ikväll, väldigt spännande. Vi ska ha en ny telefontävling här där ni kan vinna 100 kronor.
Indeed. Couldn't have said it better. Polished to the point. Love it, Linda. I have no idea what you're saying. Right, we've got another quick call to do.
I did say that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you say we've got another quick call to do?
Yeah, I did.
I knew you said that. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so the number, if you're calling for the UK, 0808 258 0096.
Och ringer ni från Sverige så ringer ni på 020 88 9873. Och ringer ni från Norge sen så ringer ni på 810 76 8.
Okay, so they are the all-important numbers. We need to know which lucky line, so Linda, do the honours for the first digit of the lucky line.
Ni drar första numret här på linjen som ni ska hamna på om ni ska komma fram här ikväll, och det är 9 här. Number 9.
It's gone from one extreme to the other.
I know, I seem to pick quite high numbers.
And I've gone for a 6. So, lucky line 96. It's not a 69. It's a 96. If you are on lucky line 96 and you know where in the world was this photo taken? There we go. Where in the world am I this time?
Oh, where are you?
It's very nice.
It's another one of your very nice photos.
I should get a job in travel photography.
You should. Vars I världen har vi hamnat nu? Vet ni det? Så att hamna på lyckliga linjen 96 så har ni chansen att vinna 100 kronor här ikväll, och det är gratis samtal, så ring in om ni vet vars vi är.
Where in the world was this photo?
This is a bit trickier.
This is a bit trickier. But where in the world was it? That's all we're asking for. UK 0808 258 0096.
Och ringer ni från Sverige så ringer ni på 020 88 9873 och från Norge 810 76 8.
Lucky line 96 is the line that you need to be on. If you don't get through the first time, call and call again. It's free phone for most landlines, but do check with your network and bill payer before calling.
Kommer ni inte fram första gången så är det bara att ringa igen. Ni ska alltså hamna på linjen 96. Så det är bara att fortsätta ringa och försöka gissa vart vi har hamnat här.
Where was it?
Where is it?
It's not my back garden.
Is it not?
No.
I thought you had a very big back garden.
Yes, but it's not that.
It's not that.
No.
No.
It's a worldwide landmark.
I wish it was my back garden.
Yeah, I wish it was too. Yes.
I do have a balcony though.
Do you? Just have a picnic and fireworks on the balcony.
I did. Well, you can see when the Olympics was. You can see the building from our balcony. So we did get some fireworks at the balcony.
Unbelievable. And not only have you had fireworks at the balcony, we have got a caller on the line. Good evening to caller 96.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Dan.
Hello. Is that Sally?
It is.
I'm very good with names and voices.
You are?
By fluke. Good evening, Sally. How's Cornwall?
It's damp.
It's a bit damp.
Hello, Linda.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Excellent stuff. So, Sally, where in the world do you think this photo was taken?
Well, I'm hoping it's the Grand Canyon.
Is it the Grand Canyon? Let's have a look in 3, 2, 1. Hey, well done. £10 in cash to be spent however you like. Obviously, stay on the line because Gavin will give you all of the details on how to claim. Well done on being the first UK winner this evening on our first ever new photo quick call. Well done, Sally.
Really well done.
Very much.
Congratulations.
Take care and good night. Okay, so there we go. Sally, £10 or Canoes is the username. Canoes, who is a viewer of our sister show, Bingo Party Live. And I believe the Swedish winner tonight was also a viewer regular.
Absolutely.
Så.
Vi har alltså en systershow här, Bingo Party Direkt och Bingo Party Live i England, som vi spelar under veckorna.
So if you've got bingo on your site and you haven't tried, go into the Bingo Party Live room or Bingo Party Direct for Sweden and try out the live show. The UK Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday 8 till 11 UK time, Fridays and Sundays 5 till 11 UK time. And for Sweden,
För Sverige så spelar vi alltså Bingo Party Direkt här för Sverige och Norge. Norway also.
of course.
Så spelar vi måndag, tisdag, onsdag, torsdag och lördag. Och det är från klockan 6 till klockan 9.
So
6 till 9. Yes, Swedish time.
Or
and
Norwegian time. Don't forget the
Absolutely.
Norwegians.
I won't.
It's Norway Day soon, isn't it?
It is, on the 17th, I believe.
We'll be celebrating that. I think it's a day early because of the day before.
show.
We will be celebrating Norway Day on Bingo Party Direct, so make sure you watch that. I'm going to go for ball number 5,
Are you?
which is actually the second digit. Okay, so we've got 0968. If your ticket ends in that, you will be very interested to see what the next number is.
Getting closer.
My hand.
Your lucky hand.
This.
Oh, that's from the wrong pile.
Oops, it is. You are right. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for telling me. We've never had that before. It should be ball number 6. If it's not directly in front of me, I'm no good.
Vi ska alltså dra andra lotten här för en lott som är
It's a 2. It's a 2.
en 2.
Okay, so far we have 20968, which means that we will not have a rollover situation. It means that we do not have to redraw, so that when we do pick that final number from this bowl and no other bowl,
No other
we will have that.
Might just start again from here.
Yeah, let's just, I'll just, but no, well, obviously we don't. We do everything in fair play. We do have everything watched by an adjudicator, and if not, then we do watch out for each other. And thank you very much, Linda, for pointing out the fact that my hand was in the wrong bowl. And hey, I'm only human, but we smoothed over it. That's the main thing. So we've got about 10 more minutes left of tonight's show. It's gone very quickly so far.
Yeah.
We've talked about your balcony, the fireworks. Just going back to that, so you can see the Olympics.
The arena, yeah.
So did you actually watch the opening ceremony like from on the TV and then kind of go out to the balcony to see it live?
We did, yeah. Yeah.
Look at that smirk on her face. Yeah, I did.
But at the closing ceremony, we were there.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah. So.
Honestly, did you see the Queen skydive?
I didn't know.
You didn't see that bit, so
I missed that bit.
Oh, that's a shame.
That was a bit of a shame.
Bless, but I can't believe you went. No, we didn't see the closing ceremony on the balcony because I was there.
Yeah, you have to be there for that. I wanted to see the Spice Girls.
And were you impressed by them?
I was very impressed. It was like...
They announced yesterday that they've split for good now. I mean...
Have they now?
I was kind of saying, if you split, you should be it. That should be it. Rather than, we split, but we'll come back together in 2 years and then form for another greatest hits album and then clear off again. But apparently they will not reform again.
Oh, really? I thought that was the case about... Was it 10 years ago?
Yeah, we were all hoping, but sadly they came back. The power of the Olympics brought them back. But the Spice Girls split. You saw them.
I saw them. It was a very special moment.
I loved the cabs because they were dancing on taxis, weren't they?
They were. We sat inside. It was really exciting. You saw them start building up the place, and yeah, the atmosphere was great. But that was the Olympics. Vi pratar om OS här nu. Jag såg slutceremonin, men vi har fått sista numret här, det andra numret på eran lott, 20968 ska ni ha, alltså på eran lott här också.
It's shocking to think that it's actually almost a year.
I know, it's gone so quickly. I was just saying about January, when we do the bingo show, and we're talking about January, and it still feels like it's almost Christmas. It was just Christmas.
Exactly, and it was like when we started this at the beginning of March, it's like June seemed ages away, and we're thinking we've only got 5 live shows left. We've only got 1 more semi-final left. And on that note, let's see who could possibly be the next semi-finalist to join Carmelita 62 from last week's win. When I say could be, it's just a case of once you win, we email you and you must claim within 4 days. Follow the instructions on that email. Otherwise, it gets redrawn during the week.
Alltså vi ska snart dra sista numret här som är första numret på eran lott. Har ni det numret så måste ni kolla eran e-mail. Och får ni ett e-mail som säger att ni har vunnit så måste ni skriva tillbaka och följa instruktionerna där. Så att ni får ert pris, 10 000 kronor, står på spel. Sen kommer ni förstås till semifinalen som vi har här i slutet på månaden. Och en stor final här den 14 juni, 250 000 kronor.
Okay.
It's feeling ready, your hand.
It's feeling ready. It's that bowl, this hand,
that bowl.
This bowl. The
that
one
bowl.
With the few in. I've got it right this time. Okay, I'm looking away.
You're looking away.
The final number.
Vi ska alltså dra sista numret här som är första numret på er lott. Så vi håller tummarna för allihopa. Cross my fingers for everyone.
It's a 0, a big fat 0, 020968.
It's almost like an English phone number.
Literally, before we changed the codes, that was my original home phone number code.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I don't need to share that. 020968 is tonight's winning number.
Alltså, vinnande lotten ikväll är 020968 som också var Dans telefonnummer här om ni vill ringa och prata med honom. 020968 ska ni, alltså ni har på eran lott, då är det ni som har vunnit 10 000 kronor här ikväll.
Call me if you like, but it won't be free. It's not a free phone number. So 020968 if that is your number. We are currently checking our computer system, and it is going through over 220,000 tickets to accurately report who that winner is. So that's why there's a little bit of time. As soon as we have that information, we will alert you before we end the show tonight. If it is you, if that you go, that's me, that's my number, then do give us a call. If you are in the UK, the number is 0808 258 0096.
Har ni alltså det här lottnumret, så får ni gärna ringa in och prata med oss. Det är jag ju glad ni är. Då kan ni ringa in från Sverige på 020 88 9873 och från Norge så ringer ni 810 76 8. Vi håller på att kolla nu varifrån vi har vinnaren är.
Now our computer has confirmed that this week's winner is from the United Kingdom. So well done to our UK winner. Obviously, please claim within 4 days of receiving that email. It will tell you all of the information. We will have that name very shortly, but if you are in the UK, maybe you've misplaced your tickets, you were just listening to it and forgotten the number, it was 020968, whatever, we hopefully could be revealing your name or somebody that you know.
Förra veckan hade vi alltså en vinnare från Sverige här, men ikväll är vinnaren från Storbritannien, så stort grattis till vinnaren här. Och ja, som sagt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're saying that we know that it's from the UK winner.
Yeah,
or
there's no point in saying the Swedish number there.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
In case, well, they might be in Sweden, visiting Sweden.
They could be visiting Sweden, but they'd probably more likely be checking their emails than maybe watching. I don't know. They might check that. If they're visiting, they might be out with friends or in a nice bar in Stockholm somewhere.
They might, yeah. But it's nice. It's nice. Swedish, English, or from the UK. And the same with the calls, so good mix here tonight.
It is. It's very international, just like a well-known Eurovision contest that is coming up. Now we do have the name.
Oh,
and
exciting.
I'm just going to try and gracefully present it there on the side here. So it's Sterling T. Sterling, that's like our currency with a T at the end. Sterling T, congratulations to you. You have won £1,000 cash sterling.
Yay, good name.
Yeah, well done.
Vi har alltså fått vinnaren här och det är Sterling som är från Storbritannien. Alltså, så stort grattis till Sterling T.
Some would say about tonight's show that we did a sterling job. Sorry, obviously Swedish and Norwegian viewers, you wouldn't get the cleverly written pun material that we've done tonight.
No.
And
wow.
Yeah.
We are very good in English though.
You know, I have to say, you really are, because you know, I've said it a few times. I think as a nation, British people in general don't rush to learn other languages. I'm saying in general, not just you know, not talk about us as everyone as a whole, but in general we don't, whereas other countries do, because unfortunately English is one of those languages a lot of people talk, and we're like, well, it's easy, just be our language. So no, it is, and it's very, very. It must be a very hard job for you to listen in English in waffle, translate it into Swedish, and then suddenly go back to listening to me. It must be very difficult.
It is a bit confusing. I did the English show here the other day as well.
Yes, our sister show Bingo Party Live, and I heard you did a tremendous job.
Oh.
In fact, I was literally coming off a water ride at the time and got told you were doing very well.
Ah,
so,
how nice.
So there we go. See, I don't know why my producer decided to text me that. Hey ho. But unfortunately, that is enough of English and Swedish for tonight, because that is the end of the big win. Congratulations once again to Sterling T. 020968 was the winning number.
Det är alltså slut här på vår show ikväll. Och stort grattis till ni som vann, och ni är någon speciellt som vann 100 kronor här. Och vad säger
Canoes.
Canoes.
Sally.
Sally. Big congratulations to the £10.
Indeed.
Well.
We are back next week at 8 o'clock in the UK, 9 o'clock in Sweden. If you're watching the UK, stay tuned in the Bingo Party Live room. From 9:15, Bingo Party Live will resume.
Alltså, vi kommer tillbaka nästa vecka med en ny show här där ni kan vinna 10 000 kronor. Men för ikväll är det slut och Bingo Party Direkt kommer tillbaka på lördag här klockan 6.
So, in the meantime, take care, have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Bye!
Ses snart, hej då!